Hi and welcome. Let's find a comfortable seat where you can relax for a moment. Maybe you want to close your eyes and start noticing how you inhale and how you exhale. Noticing the sounds around you. Noticing how your body feels right now. Just take this small moment to center and to arrive before we practice. Can you identify where your sit bones are at the moment? Can you observe how you're sitting? Are you leaning more towards one sit bone or the other? See if you can find the momentum and the balance in both sit bones. Equally grounding into the earth or the pillow or the block. Releasing the knees down to the earth. Relaxing the shoulders. Palms are resting on your thighs, either up or facing downwards. Relaxing your cheeks, your jaw. Your tongue is on the roof of your mouth. Relaxing your eyes, your eyebrows, the space between your eyebrows. Feel how the crown of your head is being pulled up towards the sky. And imagine a golden thread coming through you from the crown of your head to the base of the spine, your sacrum. Inhale, filling the body up with oxygen and energy, expanding motion. While you're exhaling, you're grounding to the earth through the sit bones, through the releasing of the belly. Belly draws in. Inhaling again, energy flowing into your body, rising up towards the sky with your skull. Filling up all of the parts of the lungs, and as you exhale, you're falling down, releasing to the earth, letting go of tension. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. Really concentrating on the tip of the nose to follow the breath through the spine if you can. Creating equal breaths as you inhale and you exhale. Starting to be more aware of the space you're in, creating more awareness of the body. Maybe as you're focusing on your inhales and your exhales, you also feel the energy body around you that is surrounding your body, more like a halo. When you feel ready on your inhale, place your palms on your heart center, thumbs connecting to the sternum, bowing your head slightly towards your heart, feeling how this mudra connects your heart with an intention for this practice today. Your intention can be very simple, following your breath through the asanas, or can be more outwardly towards someone who needs it. If you've set your intention, come back to that intention during your practice. I will remind you. Gently open up the eyes. Let's start with our shoulder opening sequence. We're going to start first by inhaling our arms towards the sky, looking at our thumbs, pressing our palms together, exhaling it through to the heart center. Let's do that again. Inhale wide, gather the energy of the earth all to the top, and then bring it down and exhale to our heart space. Again, inhale and exhale. Now inhale both arms up. Exhale, now the right arm down. Look up to the palm of your left hand. Inhale here, pressing down the left sitting bone. Exhaling, flowing down the left hand to the earth. Right hand lifts up. Now the right sitting bone presses down. You inhale, look at the inside of your palm of your right hand. And exhale it through, sway. Feel all of the tension in the back body, in your legs, even the stretching in the spine and stretching in the side body. And exhaling the left hand down. Left hand meets the earth. Right hand now lifts. Feel the right side of the body. Creating space and movement using the breath. On the exhale, pushing the right sitting bone down. Inhale here, exhale them down to the center, coming off of your pillow or your block. And just fold over the bent legs. Keep breathing, keep lengthening through the spine, keep connecting the sit bones to the earth. Create little Spider-Man fingers, or where you can have a little cupcake underneath your hands, envision them. Active arms, but relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Gently on an inhale, you walk yourself up to center. Exhale, you're going to come to your hands and knees. In this hands and knees position, I want your wrists underneath your shoulders. I want you to stack your knees above the hips. Knees are hip width apart. And when you look behind you, you cannot see your ankles. So they are very straight, pointing behind you, and the tops of your feet are pressing into the earth as your palms are pressing into the earth. When you're pressing into the earth, you feel a very strong and stable connection. From that active connection, when you inhale, you look up, arch your back. When you exhale, you round your back and you look at your belly button. You inhale, look up, arch your back. When you exhale, you round your back, look at your belly button. Using now your inhale and exhale to start and end the movement. When you exhale, really focus on even more space in the upper part of your spine. And when you inhale, focus in on lengthening the front of the body. Exhaling to round. Pull your navel into the spine. Inhaling to arch. Press both hands and feet into the earth, lengthening the front of the body. On your next inhale, come to neutral, placing your toes towards one another, widening the knees, and coming into your active child's pose. That means you have again the Spider-Man fingers, and you're lengthening your spine. Your elbows are away from the earth. You can rest your forehead on the mat, and your tailbone is down. Sit bones are touching your heels, and you breathe into the back and the sides of your body. You inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, focus on lengthening your spine. And exhale, focus on grounding more the sit bones towards the earth. One more breath here. On your next inhale, you're going to look up. I'm going to walk back to hands and knees. And I want you to take these 2 blocks if you have them. If you don't have 2 blocks, you can use the pillow. Whatever makes you elevate your front side of the body and your arms. So I'm going to use 2 blocks. I'm going to come back in the position with my knees wide and my toes touching. And I'm going to come in my child's pose, but I'm lifting my forearms. This way I get a nice stretch through the shoulders, opening them up. I'm going to release my neck. There's no tension there. And I'm just going to breathe in the sensation that's now happening in my shoulders, in my armpits, the tops of my forearms. I'm going to release my hands, relaxing everything. And just breathing into that sensation. Now being in this position, as we're opening up our heart center, emotions might come up. Just let them be. Release them. Allow them. If tears come, allow. Let them flow. It's okay. One more breath here. Then on your next inhale, you're going to gently come up, everything very slow and mindful. And just come and sit for a second straight up. Close your eyes. Focusing on the sensations you're feeling right now. Connecting to your breathing, connecting to your body. Then again, take the blocks away and come to your hands and feet again. Knees hip width apart, really pressing down into the earth. Lifting up the left arm to the sky, threading it through the right. Hover, exhale, inhale, lift, exhale, hover, and bend the right arm. Inhale to lift, exhale to hover. Stay here, relaxing your left cheek to the mat. Now using your right hand, if you want, to hook into that left hand and then push your fingers away from you to open up through the left shoulder. Pressing the tops of your feet down into the earth, leveling out the hips, releasing the shoulder gently. Another option, right hand can come over. You can take a bind into the left crease of your left leg, the hip crease of the left leg. You can stay here. Other option is just to lift the right arm towards the sky. staying here, or just releasing your hands on the floor, in front of you, to the side, wherever you're feeling comfortable. One more breath here. Then when you inhale, you're pushing through the right to coming up, lifting it again, and exhaling through to your tabletop. Let's do that on the other side. Here we go. Inhale, right up. Exhale, push it through. Inhale, right lifts up. Exhale, thread the needle, hover. Inhale, up. Exhale, hover, and releasing to the floor, your right cheek. Maybe you want to pull onto your right arm to create even more stretch in that shoulder, or option to bind the left hand behind you in the crease of the right leg, or option to lift the left to the sky, or releasing it just down in front of you, beside you, wherever it's comfortable. Remember, we're opening up the shoulder, and you need to see what works for your body today. One more breath here, placing your left hand on the floor, pushing you up to your tabletop. Now stay here, lengthening your spine, settling in. Curling your toes under, then pushing your hips up to your first downward dog. In this downward dog, I'd like you to really press the fingers into the earth. I want you to bend your knees, if that makes you lift up and lengthen through the spine more. If you need to adjust the stance of your feet, widen them hip width apart. Shoulders are away from the ears. Relaxing them, but pressing all of the four corners of your palm into the earth, and your heels are aiming towards the floor. Inhale and exhale deeply, connecting again to your heart, connecting again to your spine. On your next inhale, you're going to bend your knees, walking to the front of the mat. Bend your knees as much as you have to. And when you bend your knees a lot, you're going to release your arms, and you're going to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, shoulders away from the ears, until you come into your Tadasana pose. In this Tadasana pose, I want you to look at your toes, spread them widely on the mat. I want you to activate your legs, make them really strong. Stack your hips above your knees. Maybe that means in pulling in a little bit towards the center. Shoulders are stacked above the hips. Maybe that means you have to roll your shoulders, opening up your collarbones, releasing your shoulders down towards the floor. Palms are facing forward. Your head is pointing upwards, so the top of your head is pointing towards the sky. In this active Tadasana, I want you to really observe how you're standing and how your energy is now feeling. Really plugging your feet into the earth. You're grounding, you're like spreading your roots, digging deep into the earth from the soles of your feet. Your palms are facing forward. Your heart is shining, opening towards whatever you may encounter this week or this day. This is your Tadasana. as we're focusing on shoulder opening, I want you to grab a towel or a strap if you have that near you. Grab a hold of your strap, lift your arm next to your ear, bend your elbow so that you can pull it towards you, but you keep facing forward. Then on the other hand, you grab a hold of your fingers or your towel or whatever you're working with today, and you're going to walk your hand up to try and meet the top arm. Now, when you have your bind, your chin is still parallel to the earth. You're having your strong Tadasana legs. Now, if you want to play a little, you can lift up your right leg, bend it over your left, and coming to your eagle pose with your legs. Or you can just stay here in your Tadasana. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the nose, opening up the shoulders, and release, letting it sway, breathing in, releasing. Let's do the other side. Strap or towel in your left hand, lift it up, bend your elbow, pull your elbow towards your ear, keep looking straight forward, then bending to the back, grab a hold of the towel or the strap and walk your hands towards one another. Again, have a look how each shoulder is different, how my shoulder is also different, and how I'm working on opening up my shoulders. Focusing on our legs again, grounding through the feet, stacking our ankles, our knees above our ankles, and then our hips above our knees, and our shoulders above our hips. Crown of the head facing upwards, soles of the feet grounding in the earth, and opening the shoulders and the heart. Focus on your inhale and your exhale, releasing tension. One more breath here, and release. Maybe sway, drop your strap, maybe sway left and right. Widening up your legs, maybe looking behind you. Then arms forward, twist to the right, inhale to the center, twist to the left, inhale to the center, twist to the right, inhale to the center, twist to the left. Following your breathing, exhale here, inhale forward, exhale, twist, inhale forward. Now inhale, lengthening through the spine, arms are away towards the sky, feet are into the earth. Now creating this mudra, pointing fingers towards the sky, thumbs are interlaced, the rest of the fingers are interlaced. Your arms are next to your ear, grounding through the feet. Inhale, exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now inhale, then exhale and stay here, pushing your left hips to the side, grounding through the feet, still opening the heart, don't collapse in the heart space. Then inhale to back to the center, then exhale to the other side. Again, pushing the right hip to the right, still keeping that opening, Very good. Now inhale to the center, releasing through the heart. Now rolling our shoulders up and down a few times, circle them the other way. Placing both hands on our shoulders. Inhale, connecting the elbows, exhaling them down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Making circles to the front and back, now the other way around. Inhale, coming up and exhaling it down to the front. Connecting to your feet also as you're doing this, releasing the lower back. It's just working on opening the shoulders. On your next inhale and on your next exhale, you're going to release your arms down, shake it out, and see how you feel. Maybe close your eyes for a second. Set your feet hip width apart, bend your knees, really ground into the earth. Then gently, gently, gently move your way down to sitting, maybe even in a squat position. Placing the hands in heart center, pushing your elbows on the inside of the legs. Shoulders are away from your ears. Tailbone is pointing down. Closing the eyes. Then placing the right hand in front of the right foot, lifting the left up towards the sky, pushing your elbow into your knee to really create that opening still of your squat. Breathe here. On your exhale, change. Left hand, left foot, lifting the right hand towards the sky. One more breath. When you exhale, you release, connecting first to your heart center, lengthening through the spine, then gently releasing towards the earth, and go and lay down on your back. When you're laying down on your back, I want you to bend your knees so that your lower back is protected. If you have no problem with your lower back, you can lengthen both legs down to the earth. Just for a second, lay here and observe what these asanas have done to you, for you, with you. Placing your right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Creating that connection through your breathing. Creating that connection from your belly and your heart center. Releasing the shoulders down to the earth. And relaxing actually your whole body here. If you want to, you can place your feet in butterfly, connecting the soles of the feet, pressing into both feet, and therefore connecting the lower part of your spine into the earth, opening through the hips. Again, releasing shoulders, no tension there, no tension in the forehead. Just connecting to the breathing, feeling your hands onto your belly and into your heart. Enjoying this opening. Now gently release the hands, hold on to the tops of the thighs or the outside of the thighs. On an exhale, closing both of your legs like you're closing a book, and bring your knees towards your chest. Now you can interlace your fingers, you can wrap both arms, hold opposite elbows, or just hold knees, just what's available, and just circle, or be still, or pull in. Just feel what your body needs right now. We're coming into our last pose before we go into a short savasana meditation. Now when your knees are then still in your chest, I want you to release both arms into cactus posture. So cactus means that you're bending your elbows and you're laying your hands flat onto the earth with the backs of your hand onto the earth. Your knees are as close to you as possible. Your knees go to the left and you look towards the right. You're doing a supine twist with cactus arms. If you want to, you can place your left hand on your right knee to pull your knee more towards you. Sorry, I have an H. Keep breathing, inhales and exhales through the nose, relaxing both shoulders onto the earth. Feeling that juicy twist of the spine, releasing everything we've done, neutralizing the spine again. Find one more breath here, releasing the knee hands on the floor. Inhale, both knees come to the center. And when you exhale them to the right, you look to the left. Again, here your right hand can connect to your left knee, pulling it gently towards the earth more. See if your neck allows you to look over your left shoulder. If not, just look to the sky. Keep breathing, feeling how the twist is happening. Maybe you can even hear a popping sound of your spine. Sometimes that happens. It's perfectly normal. Then releasing the knee, inhaling both knees up towards the center. Give yourself a last juicy hug. And on your next exhale, you're going to release into Shavasana. Both of your feet are hip-width apart or more, even wider if you want to. Your arms are laying beside you, shoulders are a little bit rolled down, and your palms are facing upwards. You have to feel really comfortable in this pose. If you're not feeling comfortable, if you have lower back issues, please use a block or a pillow that you can place underneath your knees, that you can rest more onto them. This helps you to release more of the tension in your lower back and it's more comfortable. If you feel you need a pillow, please grab a pillow for your head if that means that you're more relaxed. It's all about you staying in this Shavasana, corpse pose, without moving, closing the eyes, and relaxing everything down to the earth and letting the practice sink into your body, into the tissue, into the muscle memory, and giving space for the body to really settle down. When you found your pose, you're going to commit to being still for a few moments. It's not going to be forever. And while you're laying in that Shavasana, I want you to really feel the connection that your body is making with the floor, with the mat, with the earth. Bring your attention to the tip of your nose. Bring your attention to your inhales and to your exhales. Nothing left for you to do anymore, but just to lay here, enjoy this relaxation for a few moments. Now gently taking a little deeper inhales and deeper exhales. Awakening up the body with the breath. Sending fresh oxygen to all the parts of the body. And when you feel ready, start by gently moving your fingers, gently moving your toes, maybe swaying your head left and right. And then when you're ready and you're moving, you can even take a juicy stretch if that feels right, or make bigger movements with your hands or with your shoulders. And come to lay on your right side, making a pillow with your hands supporting your head, keeping the eyes closed, just enjoying those few more moments. On the next inhale, you're pushing yourself up with your left hand, head comes up last, keeping the eyes closed, and come and sit in a comfortable position. Take your pillow if you need to. Keeping the eyes closed, I'm not showing anything. Releasing their hands on your knees, connecting the thumbs and the pointy fingers, the index finger. Again, observing your body. Then observe the energy field around you. Can you notice any changes? Do you notice any tingling? All these different little shifts that are happening through the practice of our asanas. Observing how you're seated, how you're grounded into the earth with your sit bones, how there's length created in the spine. Coming back to your intention of the class today. Placing your hands in front of your heart center, connecting the thumbs to the sternum. Thank you for showing up for you today, honoring your body being grateful what your body has to offer today, being grateful for the time we spent together, being grateful also to your inner guru that guides you through life. With all the wisdom, your inner guru tells you what to do, what is good for you. All you need to do is listen. Being still and open to receive. With much love and gratitude, Namaste. See you next time.